To most kids, teachers are people to look up to. They know lots of stuff and you need them to help you learn. But do you think of your teachers as stylish? Well, Sophia met one who's breaking the mould. He's a teacher by day and a fashion designer by night.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Mr. Guerin.
Fantastic.
This is Tom Guerin. He's a primary school teacher and he's wanted to be one since he was in reception.
He's the best teacher in the world.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Childish.
Yeah, he doesn't grow up. He's always funny.
He's amazing.
But Tom's a bit different to your average teacher. He's a little bit quirky. What do you think about Mr. Guerin's
Holds in his
style?
pants every time. I don't think he makes the pants properly because my dad said that's part of fashion.
He wears these weird shoes.
His shoes are a bit weird because he sews them up himself.
Daisy, dear.
At school, he's Mr. Guerin, a fun-loving teacher who doesn't mind having a kick at lunchtime. But after the bell rings, he's a hard-working fashion designer.
I go to school and purely my job is to look after the kids and to educate them. I'm there being a teacher doing my teacher thing, and then as soon as that finishes and I come home, it's very much about me and my brand and my label.
Tom didn't train to be a fashion designer though. He started out buying and selling vintage clothes.
I started off buying clothes from markets at cheap prices, and then I put them on eBay, and I learned how to advertise it quite well or promote it quite well and list them quite well, so people would spend more than what I did buying the item. And then from there it was just a natural progression of I created a portfolio thinking that I wanted to then make my own label. I flew over to Bali. I walked into a tailor with no knowledge as to what I was going to do or what was going to happen, and then showed him some pictures which I drew up, showed him a lot of measurements and some sample pieces, and then just pretty much asked him, can you make this?
3 years down the track and Tom has released 6 collections. So what does it take to be a fashion designer?
You need to just be fearless, not afraid to make mistakes, because those mistakes are learning curves and you get bigger and better from that. Obviously there needs to be a creative side of you, and there just needs to be a happiness within yourself and knowing and believing and being confident in what you do.
Tom's confidence in himself and in his brand also helps him to bond with his students.
It's really cool to talk about it when I'm on yard duty, and hopefully it inspires them to do whatever they want.
And in return, the kids inspire him.
Some of the things I say are hilarious, and you learn a lot from them as an adult and as a business owner and as a very busy person.
So what's next for this fashionable educator?
Right now I'm enjoying being a teacher, being a fashion designer and business owner. If something explodes in the future, then so be it. But to be honest with you, I don't really care about the future. I'm worrying about what happens now. And I don't just look forward to what's going to happen, I look at what is happening and trying to enjoy that as much as possible.
For years we've been told